Happy Halloween, my homeboys and homegirls. It's my favourite time of year. This period through Halloween, bonfire night, you've got the Black Friday sales, you've got Thanksgiving football, then you've got Christmas and New Year. I love the end of the year. And to celebrate, we're going to do some Halloween specials. We're starting off with the Halloween TV specials. I love a great Halloween TV special. And you're not going to see a Treehouse of Horror here, because we're going to drop our top 10 favourite Treehouse of Horrors closer to Halloween. So, get settled in, get scared. It's time for our top 10 favourite TV Halloween specials. And to start us off, we have got an all-time classic. No Halloween list would be complete without it. It's the Charlie Brown Halloween special, The Great Pumpkin. It's been satirised and spoofed in a million things. But all those things that spoof it don't even come close to it. I love Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown Christmas special probably peaks a little bit above The Great Pumpkin, but I still love The Great Pumpkin. I loved it as a kid, I love it as an adult, my kids love it, everybody loves it, it is a classic. Futurama really doesn't do Halloween specials. They do loads of Christmas specials, but not Halloween specials. And I don't know why, because it's so good. In the honking, Bender's uncle dies and they have to go stay in this haunted house, and Bender gets hit by the werecar and he starts to turn into the werecar and starts ploughing people down. And Fry gets really jealous because Bender wants to run down Leela instead of him. It is great. I love Futurama, and what could be better than a spooky Futurama? This was a tough one, because I always try not to put in more than one entry per show on these lists. But there are so many great Halloween shows for Bob's Burgers, they're becoming classics. But Full Bars is the best. It puts you in mind so much of that time when you went trick-or-treating and somebody give you a full-size Snickers or a full-size Dairy Milk, and it just blew your mind. My favourite part from the Halloween specials on Bob's Burgers is always the kids' costumes. In this one, you got Louise as Edward Scissorhands, you got Tina as the Mummy, and Jean as 90s Queen Latifah is Boss. This is a great Halloween special. I love American Dad, and this is a great episode. When Stan finds out that Buckle is running a scarier house on Halloween than him down the road, Roger flies in real murderers and rapists, and it is brilliant, especially Roger trying to rile them all up. And of course, the highlight of this whole episode is Stan dressed as the sexy, cowardly lion. He pulls that look off great. Toy Story of Terror is very quickly becoming a Halloween staple in our house. It's spooky enough for the little ones, and yet it's funny enough for the whole family. And I love it because it's one of my favourite character, Jessie's story. She takes the centre here, but it's also a great cast, and it introduces one of my all-time favourite Toy Story characters, Combat Carl, played by Carl Weathers. I love me some Carl Weathers, and I love Toy Story of Terror. It is becoming a classic. This one might be lost on you guys that aren't British. In fact, it might be lost on a lot of the British viewers as well. 2 Pints of Lager used to be shown at like 2, 3 in the morning on BBC Three. And not many people actually watched it. But the Halloween special on this sitcom is amazing. It is brilliantly dark. With all the characters being killed off by the thing that defines them. So obviously Donna wants to break through the glass ceiling, so she gets sliced in half by the glass ceiling. Gaz wanting to shag girls in the toilets gets killed by a legless Donna in the toilets. And then Jonny gets killed by a giant jammy dodger. I think these are all now on BBC iPlayer, so get on and give it a watch. I'm going to show my age here. Now, before Cartoon Network had the likes of Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Lab, Johnny Bravo, It was mostly used to show old Hanna-Barbera cartoons like Flintstones and Jetsons and things like that. And I remember the first time I saw the Flintstones meet Rockula and Frankenstone, it instantly became one of my all-time favourite Flintstones episodes. And for a great show like Flintstones, that's a hell of a statement. When South Park first came out, I was obsessed with it. And for the first few years, we only had a couple of seasons. And I'd watched the first couple of seasons on VHS on repeat. And Pinkeye is one of the best episodes from the first few seasons of South Park. There are so many great moments in this, like Cartman's costume. He dresses up like Hitler. So they take that costume off him and make him dress like a ghost, and it makes him look like a member of the KKK. And then you've got Chef dancing along in the Thriller routine. And then you've got the Worcester sauce tasting so British, and that's what turns Kenny into a zombie. It is a great Halloween episode. It is the first, and it is the best Halloween episode of Buffy. Sunnydale is unusually quiet at Halloween, so Giles' old buddy Ethan Rain comes in and gives people costumes that turn them into the things that they're dressed as. So, for instance, Sandy becomes a soldier, Willow becomes a ghost, and Buffy becomes a damsel in distress. Now, I love this episode, and I love Buffy. And it is terrifying. It is so scary. Not the episode. Sarah Michelle Gellar trying to do an English accent is scary as hell. I know I said earlier in the video that I tried to keep it to one episode per series on these lists, but I couldn't help it. South Park is soon catching up to Treehouse of Horrors when it comes to their Halloween episodes. I can soon do a top 10 just of South Park Halloween episodes. Not including this list, you've got the like of Spooky Fish, A Nightmare on FaceTime, Sons of Witches, and then you've got Dawn of the Posers, the Goth Kid episode. This is a classic South Park episode. It is a classic Halloween episode. It's so good. It's got Korns' amazing appearance, where they make it look like a Scooby-Doo homage. And then you've got Cartman, who won't shut up about Christmas and finds the Antonio Banderas love doll. And you've got Kyle's grandma, where they pull her up. Korns' Groovy Pirate Ghost Mystery is my all-time favourite Halloween TV episode, not including Treehouse of Horrors, but it is still better than 99% of the Treehouse of Horrors. Make sure you guys stay tuned. We'll be dropping that Treehouse of Horror top 10 favourites list on Halloween. Make sure you guys are liking, sharing, subscribing, all that great stuff. Have a great Halloween. Please stay safe out there if you're trick-or-treating, guys. Catch you next time.